Good afternoon, everyone. I will show you non-TAVI complication. My name is Ahmed Alshehri. So let's start with, thank you very much, Dr. Fawaz and the group for this marvelous work. So 58-year-old male, he is known case of rheumatic heart disease. His status post-mitral valve replacement, carpomedics, site 31, and AVR as well, a mechanical valve. And then he underwent a tricuspid valve replacement with a mosaic size 27 that was done in 2010, degenerated with tricuspid stenosis, and there is a remote history of surgical also, so he is having recurrent, second, to be the third or second redo. He is known case of atrial fibrillation on rate control and warfarin. He is diabetic and he was admitted with heart failure, progressive heart failure, cirrhotic liver and liver congestion. Discussed in our MDT, and the decision is to go for valve-in-valve. Pre-procedural planning, we know the valve and we know the size of the valve, and we went through the Venipapat application, and this mosaic size 27. If it is stenotic, you go 23. If it is regurgitant, you go 26. However, because it's in the tricuspid side, we elected to go 26, and actually Veni says that if you are in doubt, go 26 or go higher. So what you do, first you align the markers of the struts into one line, and that was achieved. And we have no problem crossing the valve to go to the lung with our stiff wire. And we and also in the valve, there is no that was the deceiving point because it is stenotic valve. However, our Edward valve 26 went so smoothly. So we said that, okay, I think it's time to start the inflation. So this is long, bear with us. Look at the balloon. The balloon start inflating from the LV side, and then it got interacted with the 3 dots. Here it is deep in the RV. So we pulled till we get it touching and interact with the dots of the struts. And you will see that we are very slow inflating with a rate of 50 to 70, that it is intrinsic. So we are pulling to get the valve attached to the struts, and then the valve slipped. Okay, I heard that. So if you look at this, you see that the valve, we were very, very slow, and then we inflated it faster than the usual, so the valve went in. So the valve is connected in 2 spots or 2 dots, which are the upper and the middle one, but the inferior one is detached from the valve itself. So the valve is anchored in 2 points. The thing to do is to go with a twin valve technique. I just made that up. So we go with a valve, and we will be careful not to anchor both valves into the spot, to the area. And that is also has achieved very slow inflation. And there is a point that we'll be talking to, and this is our second valve that has been put, anchoring the embolized valve, and also in the position that we want it to be. So you wish to see the gradient, and this is the valve. That is a longer frame than the usual, and you can see, if you look carefully, that you can see 2 leaflets in 2 level that's working, but the mean gradient at that time is 2 to 3, and the heart rate of 60 to 70. So we call this an achievement, and this is good. So the patient, and look at that, there is no PVL, there is nothing to. I know that the flow is a bit high, but take it from me that the mean gradient was 3. So 3 with this scenario, I think it is permissible and good. Remember that he has a tricuspid stenosis, so the gradient was above almost 8. Okay, 3 years later, the patient started to increase symptoms of increased gradient across the valve-in-valve, our modified valve-in-valve, and started to have more congestion, more heart failure, so MDT, and then they decided for to go for surgery this time, because there is no valve-in-valve for the scenario. And If you wish to know how is the implantation of the anchoring valve, the second valve, I can show it to you surgically. So I attended the surgery myself. Look at the implantation of the second valve. It's amazingly where we want it to be, even if you don't have an anchored valve, the embolized valve. And you can appreciate that after they will be taking and excising the valve, that both valves are so stiff and strongly connected, and they have to pull it hard in order to get them out. And you can appreciate and hear that the valves, they have to do it, but the valves was connected this way. And then it's all is surgery. I show you this, and thank you very much.